and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin, and for today's video we're doing another weekly reading vlog, which I am so excited about. It is currently Wednesday, November 6th, I believe. That might not be right, don't quote me on that. And I am feeling pretty good today, tonight I guess, but I had a good day. Essentially I am not going to school for the rest of the week. Just because of something that I might talk about a little bit later in the vlog, but I don't really feel like talking about it right now because I'm in a good mood and it will probably bring me down quite a bit. So instead I figured we would just jump in to all of the books that I am planning to read this week. I have been in a huge reading mood and have gotten so much reading done the past couple of days, and so I just want to roll with it because I am behind on my Goodreads challenge and I am determined to catch up and get ahead again. First, yesterday I finished Gabby Dunn and Allison Roskin's I Hate Everyone But You. This is a book told in emails and text messages about these two friends, between these two friends, from the point of view of both of these friends, because they are on opposite sides of the country but they're best friends and they're going to school, and it's the first time that they've ever been separated for an extended period of time. I really enjoyed this one. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I read it in a day. It was super easy, especially because of just this way that it was set up, and I am really excited to pick up the next book. I don't know when I will because I have this one in paperback. I have this one in paperback and I think that one's out only in hardcover right now, so I might wait. It was definitely very intriguing and held my focus. So this kind of got me out of my reading slump. Hopefully I'm not speaking too soon. And then today I have read 100 pages of This Savage Song, which I haven't read since the summer. So I've read more than 100 pages. I'm currently on page 202, and the last time I picked this up I was on page 86. So I am incredibly proud of that progress. I am really enjoying this, so I will probably read more of this tonight. I'm sure you all know what this is about, but if you don't, this is about a world where there are 3 types of monsters, and then there are humans, and they're coexisting in this city of Verity, and it's kind of just challenging, are monsters good, or are they completely evil like everyone would assume, and are humans really as good as everyone thinks they are, or do they have the capability to be evil too? So it's really interesting. August is my favorite. He's a cinnamon roll. I don't know what else to say. Then a few days ago, I picked up Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. I mean, I've had it, but I started reading it, and I've just been kind of reading it leisurely. I am 44 pages in, and it's intriguing, but it's also very slow, so I'm going to just kind of take my time with this. I'm not trying to finish this anytime soon. By the end of the week, I should have this one done. And I might read more of this, but I'm not going to pressure myself just because this is such an atmospheric book that I want to give it all of the time that it deserves and read it very slowly, because I feel like that's how it's meant to be read, even though it is a thriller. So that's kind of where I'm at with this one. I don't know what else to say because I'm only 44 pages in. It was a little confusing to start, but now that I'm a little bit further into it, it's not so bad, but it was confusing to a point where it was off-putting at first, and I wasn't sure that I was going to enjoy it at all, but I'm going to continue for sure. And then I am so disappointed to report that I am still reading The Backstagers, Rebels Without Applause, Volume 1. So this is going to be the first thing that I pick up tonight. I'm going to try and finish this really quick tonight and then have that be done. And I think that will catch me up on my Goodreads goal, which would be incredible, and then continue on with The Savage Song if I'm not super tired. I didn't go to bed until 4 a.m. last night. I don't want to talk about it. And then on audiobook, I am listening to Twice in a Blue Moon by Christina Lauren. I'm not very far in this at all, single-digit percentage of the way through. I haven't listened to very much of it, so this will be the book that I am listening to on audio, so hopefully I'll finish this by the end of the weekend. So my real goals for finishing things are these 2. I should definitely finish these 2 and come close to finishing this. This is my set plans. So I think this is pretty achievable, especially because I have been in a reading mood. Other than that, I don't really have anything that I'm planning on picking up for the week just because I'm trying to take it slow. I know I've talked about literally like 5 books right now, so that doesn't seem like taking it slow, but I am invested in all of them. One of them is done, one of them's a graphic novel, one of them's an audiobook, so I have a lot going on, a lot of different choices, and a lot of flexibility, so that should be really good. So right now I'm going to go get a glass of water, pick up Backstagers, hopefully power through that, and then read more of either This Savage Song or Twice in a Blue Moon by Christina Lauren if I am feeling too tired to physically read. So yes, tomorrow I have plans with a friend, and then Friday I have plans with a friend too. I don't know what this weekend is going to look like, but I'm excited. I should probably work on some homework at some point because I have a decent amount of math homework and I have an essay to write and just a bunch of things, but I'm trying not to stress out about it, trying to take it one day at a time and just relax. So I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope that this is a good reading week for both you and me. I'm excited. I'm feeling pretty optimistic. So yes. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. I want to film a video tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure which one, but I'm feeling good, so I want to film as many videos as I possibly can while I'm like not mentally dying. So I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to go read now. Good morning, everyone. Well, I guess it's not good morning. It's like 1. But I didn't wake up until 11:30. It happens. I mean, I was tired, but I couldn't sleep. So, it's fine. Today I have a couple of things to do. I am hanging out with my friend at 2, and then I was going to film a video, but I don't know if that's going to happen because I don't know if I like the lighting. I typically like to film when it's sunny just because that gives me the best natural lighting. And it's gross today. It's overcast and snowing, but this is our first snowfall, which we typically get snow in like October, so it's kind of shocking that we waited a whole week of November to get snow, but I'm proud of us for that. As far as reading goes, last night I didn't end up reading anything physically. I edited the clip that I filmed, and then I listened to Twice in a Blue Moon, and I got to 19%, and I started at 8%, so I'm a few chapters in at this point. The first couple were really long. I'm liking it okay, but definitely not as much as Love in Other Words, which is disappointing. I'm still gonna give it a chance. Something that I was expecting that it's not doing is I was expecting it to go back and forth in alternate timelines like Love in Other Words, which it didn't do, and I guess that kind of makes sense seeing as like it's a different book and they probably didn't want to do the same thing twice. But yeah, so it's fine, but I'm not loving it, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'll get over it. Right now, before my friend comes to pick me up, I think I'm going to try and finish Rebels Without Applause, finally. And then, I don't know what else. I think we're going shopping for some stuff that she needs, and then I don't know what else we're gonna do, but I'm excited. So hopefully it will be a fun day. I'm excited. I've already said that. I need to shut up. But yeah, those are my plans. I did my makeup, which felt so good because I haven't done my makeup in such a long time. By such a long time, I mean 5 days. But it felt good because I like having my face on, and to go without it for 5 days was difficult. So I feel really good. I got dressed, my hair is out of the braids, and so it's super curly and super fun, But yeah, that's all I had to say. Nothing crazy. I made my bed this morning, so I'm feeling a little bit productive. I don't have anything else to say, so I will hopefully check in later with an update telling you that I finished Rebels Without Applause, fingers crossed, and then I can read the Savage Song a little bit later. And then tomorrow I'm not hanging out with my friend until like 3, so I should have plenty of time to do some reading in the morning. I also need to do some math homework, so maybe I'll do that tonight. But yeah, I'm gonna go now and I will check in later. All right, it is 9:30 and it took a while, but I am happy to report we got there. We finished the Backstagers, Volume 1, finally. I am going to give this a 3 out of 5 stars. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I'm not connected to any of the characters, and I don't know that I'm going to continue on. It was cute and wholesome and magical and whimsical, so I think some people will like this, but it just wasn't for me, so 3 stars. It was also really easy for me to put down. Obviously, that's why it took me so long to finish it. So unfortunately, it's not a new favorite like I was hoping it would be. I think also I set my expectations too high, which is not the book's fault, that's my fault. So that's where we're at with that. I haven't read anything else. I was going to pick up Twice in a Blue Moon on audiobook and listen to some more of that, but I knew that if I did that, then I wouldn't pick up Rebels Without Applause, because I read a little bit before I hung out with Michaela. Once I got home, I was watching my dogs and I couldn't really read anything, and then I was watching booktube videos and just some other stuff, so I finally finished it. So yes, took a while, but we're there now. Right now, I don't know that I'm going to read. If I do, it will be this Savage Song, but I don't know that I'm in the mood to, because I'm kind of bummed out, not for any particular reason, just because I'm bummed out. I'm gonna go try and read, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to, so I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm definitely gonna brush my teeth because I feel gross. I will see you probably tomorrow. I think I told you what my day looks like tomorrow, so hopefully I'll get some reading done in the morning. I also need to do math homework at some point, so I might do that in the morning. Who knows, but yes. So I will check in a second for you. All right, hello everyone. It is 12:31, 12:45. We'll call it 12:45. I have been up since like 9:30 this morning, which is a big improvement from yesterday when I woke up at like 11:30. Slept a lot better last night, but I woke up this morning feeling not sick, but like I'm getting there. My lungs hurt a little bit and I had a cough and my voice was a little gross earlier, so I'm not excited about that. I need to take some preventative actions. So last night I didn't end up reading this Savage Song. I just ended up listening to Twice in a Blue Moon by Christina Lauren, just because I didn't feel like physically reading. I kind of told you I was in like a bummed out mood for no reason. So I made some puppy chow, Muddy Buddies, people call it different things, and I listened to my audiobook until like 2 a.m. And then I have just been listening to it this morning, and when I went to go pick up my medication this morning from the pharmacy. So I am now 53% of the way through. I should probably hold it up. 53% of the way through, so like here-ish. I don't know. Halfway-ish through. I am enjoying it more, but I have a feeling I know how it's going to end, so that's kind of bumming me out. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but I really don't think I am. So that's kind of annoying. It snowed last night. I think I said that it snowed yesterday, but like it wasn't sticking. It snowed and it has stuck. I think it's all gonna melt away within the next couple of days, but that was interesting. My puppies that I got over the summer have seen snow for the first time, and they are very confused by it, but they definitely really like it. So that was super cute to see. But right now I'm gonna rest until I hang out with my friend, and just kind of take it easy so that I don't get any sicker. Listen to my audiobook, play on my phone, not really do much. I'm kind of tired. The medicine that I picked up is new medicine that they're starting me on, and it's supposed to kind of wake me up during the day. So we'll see if the tiredness stays or if it does its job and I actually wake up. We'll just see. But yeah, I've had a productive morning, made my bed, did my makeup, got dressed, went to the pharmacy, took care of my dogs, read a little bit of my audiobook. So nothing crazy, kind of chilled, but definitely better than some mornings that I've had. I've done more already today than I did yesterday, so I'm taking that as a win. So right now I'll probably edit this clip really quick and then let out my dogs and listen to more of my audiobook, and then I'll probably check in later tonight. My goal for the rest of the weekend is to have finished Twice in a Blue Moon, hopefully by tomorrow, and then make some more progress in this Savage song. I think that's very feasible, and I'll be very pleased with myself if I'm able to finish this Savage song. Fingers crossed that can happen, because it is now November 8th, and I have only finished 2 books this month. But last month I only read 4, so I guess it's not that bad. For me, anyway. February I read 11 books, and then in March I read 3, so my reading is all over the place, but I feel like 5 to 7 books is pretty standard this year. But yeah, those are my plans for right now. I'm just kind of babbling because I don't have any, babbling, whatever. Because I don't have anything to do, anyone to talk to, so I'm gonna go. I'm so freaking tired. I don't think, maybe you can tell. Alright, I'll check in later. Hi guys, it is Sunday evening. It's like 11 o'clock. I know my makeup looks really intense. Ignore it. It doesn't look good. I know that too. Just try and block out my face if you can. It is Sunday night. I didn't update you yesterday because I try really, really hard to keep my perspective as optimistic as possible, because I am naturally very, very pessimistic, and so if I like keep going with the pessimism, then it won't put me in a good place. So I try to change all of my thoughts and redirect them in a positive way. Not saying that I'm happy all the time, but I just try to reframe my thinking so that I'm not so upset all the time. I try and say that I have hard days and I have good days, but yesterday was a bad day. I don't know what it was, but my depression hit really hard and I was horrible to everyone that I talked to. I was so mean and so short with everyone. Nobody even had to do anything. They just had to talk to. I did not want to talk to anyone. I cried all day. But that did not prevent me from getting reading done. But yeah, so that's why I didn't update you, because I probably said less than 100 words altogether yesterday, which, talking to my mom and my best friends, that's kind of a lot to not say. Obviously, I've said more than 100 words probably just in this clip. So yeah, it was for the better that I didn't talk to you yesterday. But let's give you an update on what I read. I finished Twice in a Blue Moon by Christina Lauren, and I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I was severely disappointed with this, not because it was a bad book, just because I had way higher expectations. I predicted a lot which is a problem. Like, contemporaries can be predictable and that's fine, but I don't know if it was because I was in a really sour mood yesterday or what. I just saw everything coming and I feel like it should have been obvious to all of the characters a lot faster. Like, you could still have conflict and tension there without them being completely oblivious to the potential conflict that will unravel. So, I was not a big fan of this. It wasn't horrible, but I didn't love it. I'll talk about it more in my wrap-up, especially because I wrote my notes down, but now I can't really remember anything about it. But yes, 3 stars, probably honestly like 2.75, which I'm bummed about because it was one of my most anticipated releases. This week, my only real goals for myself were to finish Twice in a Blue Moon and The Backstagers, which I did. I also wanted to make progress in This Savage Song, which I did not do, unfortunately. So hopefully next reading vlog, this will happen. I really want to pick it up. I wanted to pick it up all day, but this morning was kind of slow for me. Again, just kind of getting out of my funk from yesterday. And then I had a bunch of other things to do during the day. I had a little date with my sister, which was fun, and I have homework now that I need to do. So I know I probably won't read any of this tonight, which is unfortunate, but next week, hopefully this will happen if I'm not drowning in homework, like I assume I will be. And then lastly, I started a new audiobook because yesterday because I was crying all day, had a massive headache. That was another thing. Today, I woke up in my head, I could literally feel it throbbing on my pillow. It was not fun. I didn't read yesterday because of the headache, like physically I couldn't. And so I picked up Semiosis by Sue Burke, I believe, on audiobook, and I am only 8% of the way through, but it's a 14-hour audiobook, and it's like each chapter is like 45 minutes long. So I'm 35 minutes into the second chapter. So like I listened to it for a decent amount of time. It's just a really long audiobook. And it's also very like in-depth, and I could pay attention for a while, but then I was just kind of going deeper and deeper and deeper down into my little tunnel of despair, and so I couldn't focus on it. So that is everything that I read this week. I read The Backstagers, did not read any more of Ninth House, did not read any more of This Savage Song, but I did complete 2 books, started a new audiobook, and honestly, I'm very happy with that progress. Well, I guess I completed 3 books because I read I Hate Everyone But You, but I wasn't vlogging for that. But yes, I am very pleased with that progress because that's the most I've read in a week in a long time. I read 4 books throughout the entire month of October, so the fact that I've already read 3 10 days into November, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I do have to kind of get the ball rolling though, so that I can catch up on my Goodreads goal, but it'll be okay. So right now I'm going to go write an essay that I have put off for a week and edit this, hopefully get it up for you guys. Drink some water because I'm parched for whatever reason, and just get ready for school tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it, but yes. I hope that you're all doing well, reading mentally and otherwise. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you all in my next one. Bye guys.